Today is Friday, March 18th, 2022, and this morning was the morning of the full moon. And as I've been doing every morning for the past few weeks, I pulled a tarot card of the day for myself. But before I continue with this, I want to say a word about my relationship to tarot. I can't read tarot cards, and in my personal experience, tarot readings are usually inaccurate, ranging from just half wrong to off the wall wrong, maybe like 95% of the time. But I love watching tarot reading videos for two reasons. The main reason is because I love the sound of the cards being shuffled and laid out, especially if the reader has long fingernails. I don't even watch videos where the reader doesn't shuffle on screen. The second reason I watch tarot readings is because I love the artwork on some of the decks. Some of the artwork has struck me so much that I bought a few of my own decks. I've tried reading them, but with little luck. But many images are worth meditating on, and I've found that I can make up imaginative stories from the images. Having said that, this morning I pulled my morning card as usual, and I pulled the Death card. And what I saw in this Death card seemed much bigger than me, and that's why I want to share what I saw right now. So this is the Death card I pulled. Understand that the Death card rarely means that someone actually dies. It's usually some kind of monumental ending or death of a situation. So what I'm going to read now is the information I understood from looking at this card. I see death as an unwelcomed, unwanted liberator of humanity. Humanity, as always, is trying to evade its karma, to run away from the consequences of its actions. In the card, humanity cringes in fear of the destruction it has wrought upon the planet. Death in this card is humanity's Jungian shadow. The shadow is the accumulation of universal lies and denial of truths within society that have amassed within the collective unconscious. The shadow has grown so voluminous in humanity's unconscious that it's making itself undeniable as it devours the thin facade of peace behind which humanity has been hiding for centuries. As this lie, or facade, crumbles under the domination of this death shadow, humanity's desperation to evade the truths within the shadow reach ever increasingly unprecedented levels. Humanity is Frankenstein, and all of the monsters humans have collectively created and buried in the darkness of denial and forgetting are now coming after them. This card is shaking humanity, which is walking in a zombie-like hypnosis of fear of the darkness it created by rejecting these aspects of itself deemed unacceptable. The more humanity resists this wake-up call, the more violent the shaking will become. Humanity will not get out of this without waking up, so the sooner each individual lifts him or herself up by the bootstraps and begins to shed light on his or her shames, guilts, and unconscious behaviors, the sooner this death card and this shake-up will go into retreat. To finish this off in a positive note, I want to say there is nothing to fear in this death card because it is you. It is humanity. It is us. There is nothing to fear in the dark of the shadow. Although scary things may lurk in the dark, things one might think were better left unseen. Such things only pose a threat as long as they remain unseen. If you shine the light of your attention on them, they will do one of two things. They will either run away in fear or evaporate before your eyes.